I'm back again at the same place, different time, my dear friends. I hope you are feeling fantastic around the universe of this world, or this generation, or this century of football, right? 20th century, of course, we're still alive and breathing. Yeah. 20th century has started so bad with the football of Chelsea. So bad that we can't even breathe. Look, I was watching these highlights on YouTube. Old Chelsea, right? I'm looking at them, I'm like, wow, this was a serious team. This was just different. Very different from everything. And that goal Ivanovic scored versus Liverpool, I think that was League Cup, if I remember. League Cup is what we call right now. No, it was Carling Cup, now it's League Cup, you know? Yeah, I was remembering those old days. And you know, sometimes when you're a Chelsea fan, you just have to go back old days, remember, and that's what it is. It's just crazy. Now, yesterday there was some stuff to talk about. I'm not serious in the transfer market, especially this January, because nothing is happening. These guys upstairs, they are just looking on themselves. They're just looking in their pocket. What's missing in their pocket, that's it, you know, and that's not a good thing. When you have a football club that runs on that level of making themselves feel good and calling fans customers, that is a bad thing. You don't call fans customers who support you every day. Like you guys, you have noticed, everybody noticed, right? Every weekend, every game, there's a lot of people watching a game, not just Chelsea, other clubs too. Do you know how much money they spend? They spend a lot of money, lots of money, and then calling them customers. Yes, in some ways, yes, customers, but fans don't like that word, customers. I don't like that word, customers. If somebody called me customers and I go there all the time, it's like a family. You've become a family with it, right? You're not a customer, you're part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I mean, and that's what it is. It's a whole different mentality. You know, speaking as a Canadian, we're very close to the US. It's that whole everything is a business. It's US owners now, and I really think that that's what's destroyed Chelsea Football Club. They're a business. They don't look at it, they don't have the love of the game. They don't even care about the game. Truly, it's not even their game. Their games are baseball and basketball. Truly. And even then, to them it's a big business.
Yeah.
It's not, they don't do it for the love. The former owner, he loved Chelsea.
Yeah.
He loved it.
He did.
You know, and let's not get into the politicalness of it.
Let's get into it. I have news about that. There we go.
Okay.
If we can see up here, the PYS said, Obi Mikel on his channel, he said a lot of things, right? Let's just go back to Obi Mikel channel, because subscribe to Obi channel. He's a former Chelsea midfield, and it is the only one who's saying stuff about Chelsea. Let me say this before we continue. I don't see any Chelsea, Chelsea heroes like John Terry, Frank Lampard. Of course, Frank Lampard cannot say anything about Chelsea, because you never know, one day again he can return to Chelsea. So I'll leave him alone in this situation. But these guys, they're not talking about how bad this season is. They're not talking about Chelsea, how we are not resurrected. We're still in the grave. We're still, like why can't everybody talk about the situation? Only Obi Mikel.
I'm going to tell you, because Chelsea did well for a while, so they sold more T-shirts, they sold more. There's never a chance that you're not going to have a sold-out game, regardless of how you're doing. But they sold a lot more merchandise when Chelsea started doing well, so they consider it a successful season. They don't care that they're not doing well now, because they made so much money. Then everybody started buying the T-shirts again and buying everything, because that's all they care about.
And that's why I said 3-4 days ago. This is why I said we are running this football club like Brentford or Aston. No, I won't put Aston Villa in the Champions League, so I will leave them alone. Yeah. We're running this football club like we are we want to survive. We want to take 40 points because every team in the Premier League, if you reach 40 points, you're surviving. You're not going to get relegated. So we are running this football club like we are just.
They want to get the minimum. The minimum to stay and be considered a team in this league.
Okay, now, yeah.
They're why push them now? We're at that point.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, let's do this first.
The only problem with Dogba was he chose the games he showed up in. If we played Hull or Stoke, he knew he wasn't needed as much, as we'd find a way to win anyway. But a big game, they would massage him, get him ready. Do you need anything? Anything we can do for you? Yeah. We knew it was a Didier Drogba week when a big fixture came. And then there's a second post. I've met the owners a couple times, and when they call football soccer, I don't know. That's what he says. It puts me off, mate. They have spent a lot of money, but it's not just about throwing money around. They need to understand the culture, the heritage. They are not there yet. I hope we get back to where we belong. And that's it. They don't understand. And they don't. I don't think they want to understand. I mean, they've owned it for how many years now? A couple of years now, and they're still calling it soccer. I understand that's what we call it in North America. However, when you own a football team in the UK in the Premier League, you'd think you would try to learn the logo and learn the culture, because that's 90% of football. It's the history, the culture. And I know that as a Canadian, having my husband who is a football fan. It's like, the football here isn't even football. It's literally played carrying a ball most of the time. So that doesn't even make sense. But even still, that's American football, and real football is played with the foot in Europe and the UK and all over the world except for North America.
Of course, it's football, it's not soccer. And like she said, I can't believe they're still calling it soccer. Like, I heard that when, I think that was yesterday, 4 days ago. They're still calling it soccer. It's not soccer, it's football. Anyway, that is not the problem here. The problem is, what next? Where are we going to go from here? And I really, truly, I was having these hopes. Maybe there's going to be a change, because it's been 3 years and we're still in this way. Number 6 on the table, it's unacceptable after spending billions of money. Why I'm saying this and why they're saying this early, because when you see a situation like this, you have to say it early so you fix it. Don't say it after it's too late and then you start crying about it, talking about it. No, you have to get in the situation that you don't see it's gonna be fixed. If we don't approach that situation very soon, like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So you have to look into that issue very quickly.
But I disagree with you because you said that's not the problem. But I think that's where the problem stems. Culture is they don't understand the culture, so how can they understand the game?
What I mean by that's not the problem. What I mean is, like, that's not the problem we want to fix right now. They can call it soccer, whatever they want.
Yeah, but it's not understanding where it all comes from. They just don't seem to care.
I know they don't seem to care, but what I'm saying is they can call whatever they want.
Yeah.
But fix the issue. If they fix the issue, they can call whatever they want. Nobody will care.
That's true.
Now, everybody cares.
That's true.
Especially
if they considered their winning streak, nobody would care if they called it soccer.
So
it's true.
So Obi Mikel continues saying this. Check out this. I've been spoken to some people close to Roman. He's not happy. He's still really angry what happened that he had to sell. He's not happy at all. That he lost his baby.
Exactly. I mean, Roman did every single thing to keep Chelsea protected, even when it meant he would step away and not be actively involved in it, as long as he knew it was protected. Now it's not protected.
Yeah.
He was willing, he's like, if you need me to not be part of it, okay, just leave it, let it be. I'll still give the money, I'll still do everything, but I will be hands off and have no power, as long as my Chelsea is protected. And now it's not protected. It's like, it's like people who don't understand the game, don't understand the culture, and are just about making money. And part of what their plan was long term is starting to happen, where the young players that they bought are starting to get into the groove. They are. And that's what we saw this season. However, the problem with that is Chelsea has become a one-trick pony. It surprised everybody how they were working and how good they were. It surprised everybody.
One-trick pony, right?
Yeah, one-trick pony. That's what we call. There's a phrase here. I'm not sure if it's in the UK.
Is that the word? One-trick pony.
One-trick pony, because they had a great system, but they only had one system, and so it worked for a little while because it surprised everybody. But then every team studies the other teams that they're about to play against. And so they study them, they look at the games, and they see how they can get past. And so their structure has been figured out now. And that's why they can't seem to do as well, because everybody knows where their weaknesses and where their strengths are. And so they stop them in their strengths and go for their weaknesses. Because before, nobody expected anything from Chelsea, and all of a sudden they're in a title race. But then, when you only have one thing going for you and you haven't been able to change up things, it doesn't work long term. And that's what's going on. That's why everybody's figured Chelsea out. So they have to find another thing to do, so that when they go to a game, they're not figured out. And young players can't adapt the same way as older players, because the older players know this happens.
Of course. Yeah. It's true. It's very true, because when you get found out, you're done. That's what it is. And moving forward, what she said is very true. Very, very true. Now, in the transfer market, as I said yesterday, I'm not expecting much. I'm not expecting much, because I don't even know what's the day today. What's the day?
28.
28.
Tuesday?
Tuesday, 28, yeah. I think we have 5 days. The transfer window is going to shut down. Let's get into this.
3 days, 4 days, yeah.
Check out this. Yeah.
It's from Fabrizio Romano, and Aston Villa, one of several clubs monitoring
Joao Felix
situation ahead of the final days of the window. His agent, George Mendes, talking to many clubs, as reported last week. And according to Blue Co Extra, update, remember in the summer, Aston Villa wanted Joao Felix, but ended up joining Chelsea? Let's see if Villa could still be a destination for Felix, but there are several clubs from around Europe calling his agents George Mendes, so we will follow situation.
So that's another situation, letting go.
He is being courted.
Yeah, he's been courted, but letting go a player like that, so good. I have nothing to say. I just want to show you like how bad, and then we're about to let him go after how many months? 8 months? And we're doing that to so many players. We have Conference League. We can use them. Why are we trying to sell Joao Felix so we can buy Garnacho? Because we've been linked with Garnacho from Man United, so we can buy Garnacho? It doesn't make sense. This is so bad. And talking about Aston Villa, let's continue. I have something to say. The negotiation between Aston Villa and Chelsea for Axel Disasi is for a loan move with loan fee plus salary coverage. Disasi said yes to Aston Villa and is not considering other options despite Italian PL clubs linked. He wants Villa as exclusively viewed. So Disasi want Villa, and Disasi, yes, so many Chelsea fans, they don't like him. Me too have spoken about Disasi. I don't see him as a top class defender, and True, he's not. But when you look at circumstances, situation where we are in right now, there's no need to sell Disasi. There's no need. We have so many games. We have FA Cup. We have, of course, we have a Conference League. It's not high in the league, in the European League. Of course, it's the last of the last. But Disasi, I support him. He wants to go to Aston Villa, and guess what? He's playing Champions League football. Aston Villa, they're in the Champions League, and we are forgetting that because we can't read that Aston Villa in the Champions League football because, you know, jealousy, of course, I understand from the Chelsea fans, but that's what it is. And yeah.
And that was from Fabrizio Romano.
And that's from Fabrizio Romano. And
well, here's the thing I want to say about this. It's like as you're saying, it's like we don't need to sell these people, but that's what they want to do. They want to buy cheap.
Apologize for the light. The light just went off. Apologize for that. I'm not going to edit that. Sorry. I'm going to try to fix the light.
Yes, well, he'll fix while I talk. But this has always been the plan from Chelsea. It's like they want to buy people cheap and then they want to sell them when they can get a better price for them. That's part of their business plan of making money. And that's the reality. So yes, we don't need to sell these people, but they're selling them because they're probably going to make money off them. And we'll see if they don't make money off them, will they sell them? That's the question, you know, but they're saying, yeah, they're open if you want to pay us more than we paid. And that's literally part of their business plan.
Yeah, he's going on loan, of course, but still, you know, there will be, they're saying there's not going to be a buy option, but you never know.
Yeah.
You just never know what's going to happen. So moving forward, let's just see what's going to happen in the next 5 days. And yeah, and this is where we end it. Guys, thank you very much. We apologize if there was some noises. I needed some help. I needed my wife to talk about the stuff because I was not ready to talk about it. I was very upset about it. I couldn't handle the situation, you know. But yeah, subscribe to our IFC, hit that notification bell. You don't have to miss all the nights and dreams, and subscribe so we can go to 10,000.
And don't forget to like.
Thank you very much.
And comment down below what your thoughts on the transfer season this year and the fact that Chelsea is still not looking for a dedicated striker.
Yes. So
and it's almost over.
I will apologize. As I said, I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to put it up. And yeah, because we're busy, you know. Yeah. I'll see you soon. God bless.